You will soon find out.
Wonder Woman review with possible spoilers. How the movie made me eat my own words and prove me wrong. Let's do this thing. Go. Why I wasn't excited for it. First, the casting. If you would have asked me what I thought about the movie back when it was first announced, I would have given you quite a mouthful of negative remarks concerning it, especially the casting. In fact, I was heavily against the casting of Gal Gadot. Though yes, I was aware that she had served in the Israeli Defense Force. I knew she was a beauty queen in Miss Universe 2004, and I personally didn't feel that she had the physique of an Amazonian warrior princess. I always imagined someone more like Gina Carano in the role, because I believe that Wonder Woman shouldn't be super skinny and slender, but tall and thick and strong instead. And so already the casting was a bit of a downer for me, and I felt quite strongly about it. I am being honest here. I felt that we needed a female superhero who didn't fit into the unrealistic, super thin Hollywood stereotypes that women are expected to fill. So I'll admit it, I wasn't in favor of Gal Gadot. Another reason why I wasn't excited for it, DC's track record. Again, I am at the mercy of all the DC fans completely hating me right now. But if I'm not being completely honest, then what is even the point of making these vlogs, right? So let's look at the track record. Man of Steel. Hated it. To avoid going on a huge tangent, I'll just say I personally do not enjoy the character of Superman or the film Man of Steel. Batman vs Superman was very hit and miss with the public, and with me, it missed. Suicide Squad, another hit and miss, and with me, it hit. Surprisingly so, I enjoyed it. I was engaged in the action, I got goosebumps at one scene, my eyes got watery in another, I laughed, it was good. For me, I enjoyed it. That the movie had more plot holes than a beehive? Yes. That the pace seemed more rushed than a crowd entering a store on Black Friday? Absolutely. But I didn't fall asleep. The point is, none of these films had been a hit with the critics, some even savaged by them, and scoring only a bit above average with the audience, so the sheer mention of Justice League was not looking good. At best, it would be another hit and miss situation. Now, have in mind this was before I saw the trailer for Justice League and Wonder Woman. This was back when Wonder Woman was announced and why I wasn't excited for it. So given DC's track record, I had no expectations for Wonder Woman. Even though her character was the best part out of Batman vs Superman, I just didn't see the prequel working, at least not enough to bank on it. To back up my claim of how much I didn't bank on it, back in December I did a speculation time video where I picked the top movies, or what would be the top movies of 2017 based on the expected performance in the box office, the hype behind it, the criticism both by critics and the audience of review, and Wonder Woman was nowhere near those top 10. I had Star Wars The Last Jedi, Kingsman The Golden Circle, Lego Batman Movie, Beauty and the Beast, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, but Wonder Woman seemed like a risky pick. Judging by what Warner Brothers had done with DC films up to this point, there was no indication or incentive for me to put my money behind this movie. So imagine my surprise when I watched all the positive reviews come in. I watched the movie and I had to eat my own words. Nom nom nom. And thus, we move on to the second part of the video. What did Wonder Woman do right? Usually audiences begrudge origin stories, but in the case of Wonder Woman, it's actually quite engaging. It is fascinating to see Diana go from a young girl to an adolescent to a full-on warrior. Not to mention, we get to see her go from a female-dominant society to a male, sexist 1918 America. Fascinating. Watching how men treat this demigoddess and her temperament towards everything, it made for a really good story. And this is before any of the major action scenes, which, by the way, I'm not a slow-mo fan. I hate when it's abused and overused in movies, but in the case of Wonder Woman, the slow-mo in the action sequences, I think it was well implemented here. Concerning Gal Gadot's casting, she became to Wonder Woman what Robert Downey Jr. was to Iron Man and what Johnny Depp is to Captain Jack Sparrow. It is very, very hard to imagine anyone else but Gal Gadot playing the role of Princess Diana. The true mastery of the movie, however, comes from balancing humor, action scenes, drama, and exposition, except for the villain. One of the things I found disappointing though was the villain. It seems like DC cannot outgrow the 70s and 80s thing in which the villain does this expose of the whole reason why the movie's happening. You know, the villain monologue. I am Captain Villain Villainson, and not only do I have some unreasonable, twisted, rationalized logic for my evil deeds, but I also have a sound cause in which I am the hero, and clearly you're the villain, or you should join me. And because when the movie started you saw the DC logos, you know the big fight will be obscured in darkness. Because I'm DC. I did also have this Deadpool moment when the movie threatened to kill the superhero's loved one. Oh, the old death by origin story trope. Because it's a superhero, it needs to have a tragic loss to properly motivate the character. So I had this Deadpool moment like, they're gonna do the superhero tragic loss, they're gonna do it, and he sticks the landing. Or in this case, he doesn't. Get it? Because it's a plane and he doesn't land. Come on, guys, he needed to die. Because otherwise, she wouldn't be able to graduate as a superhero and be able to play with the big boys like Batman. Because you see, my father. Also, I like to point out, clearly someone watches cinema since. Because during the movie, there was never a roll credits moment. For those of you who don't know, the roll credits moment is when during a movie, the name of their superhero, if it's a superhero movie, or the title of the movie, it's said during the movie, usually as a lame pun. In this case, during Wonder Woman, there was never, that I noticed, at no point did they ever insinuate Wonder Woman or even use a Wonder pun. Wonder Woman was a pleasant surprise, and I am glad it proved me wrong. In simple terms, Wonder Woman was so good that even with the baggage of Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, and Suicide Squad, director Patty Jenkins and the entire production were able to give us hope for Justice League. That's how good it was. Now, as for me and my very, very own personal opinion, you know my standard. I don't only want to be entertained by a movie. I want to feel like I didn't waste my money and, in this economy, even consider watching it again. Wonder Woman did that for me, and it did what I've always personally considered that a movie should do, which is stay with me, and Wonder Woman stays with you. And that's it, guys. That is my review, super spoilerish, of Wonder Woman. And if you were like me, who was really reluctant to give this movie a shot, given DC's track record, that even said, you know what, of all the movies that are coming 2017, I think I'll skip Wonder Woman and just wait until it hits Blu-ray or Netflix or whatever, which I don't think it'll hit Netflix, but you know what I mean. Because take it from me, a super, super, super reluctant viewer, kind of a Marvel fan too, there was no way that I thought that this movie would do good. It proved me wrong. It proved everyone wrong. And I'm telling you, both critics and audiences agree for once this movie is worth a watch. That is my personal recommendation to you. If you want to give it a shot, then let me know what you think of it afterwards. I am incredibly thankful that you decided to give this a shot. Me a shot. You decided to give me a shot. Oh my god. That you decided to give this a view, and you keep supporting me, and I appreciate it. And please, please, please let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below, or find me in Facebook and leave me a message over there, or find me in Twitter and leave me a message over there. Just reach out to me. I'll reach out back. I always do. So hope everyone is okay. Hope you enjoyed this review. If you want to see more reviews about upcoming movies, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be forced to go to the movies and watch a movie for you. Oh noes. Oh no, the tragedies. But no, let me know what you think, and let me hear from you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, weekend, whatever. And this has been Yume Rants, and I will see you next time.